Hey there, morbid maniacs, it's time for another spooky video. And for tonight's spooky video, I'm going to be talking about a paranormal experience which I had recently. And this paranormal experience kind of goes hand in hand with sleep paralysis. And I've only ever had one other sleep paralysis incident before, which I have talked about here on my channel. And I'm thinking about just like starting an entire series of me talking about like the paranormal experiences I have in my house, because I do have a lot of them. I don't believe my house is haunted. I believe that me as a person is haunted, and it just follows me. It has nothing to do with the house. As usual, my little disclaimer that I'm in no way, shape, or form lying or making up anything which I tell you guys I have experienced. Whatever I tell you guys is stuff that I genuinely believe to be paranormal or stuff that I just find strange. I'm not like making any claims that it is indeed paranormal, because I don't know for sure. Take that however you will, but I'm gonna go ahead and get into the story. I don't know if you guys want to call me crazy for this or not. I've always believed and I've always been told that I'm spiritually gifted, meaning that I can see things that other people cannot see. I can see spirits. I see the spirits of my cats all the time who have passed away. I see my grandpa when he passed away. I've had many encounters with apparitions, and I can also sometimes hear things with my naked ear, like EVPs. And whenever I go to sleep of the night, I can sometimes hear, this is gonna sound really weird and it's gonna make me sound like I'm crazy, but I sometimes hear like whispering in my ears. And I'll admit sometimes it freaks me out. I want to keep a light on. I don't want to like turn my lights off or have a TV on or something so I don't hear it. But on this particular night, I was laying down getting ready to go to sleep. It was kind of late, and I cover my head up with my pillow. Okay, I don't sleep with my head on top of the pillow. I don't know why. I've always been like that. I'm afraid, you know, something's gonna like come up in my ear and do just that. I laid down this night and I was getting ready to go to sleep, and I heard something whisper in my ear, "This is Lucifer." And it freaked me the hell out. I jumped out of bed and I told Josh, who is my boyfriend, about what had happened. He said that he had seen like a dark figure next to our kerosene heater, which is like on the other side of the table, which is beside the bed, right after I said that. So that creeped me out pretty bad. I ended up turning a lamp on, but I eventually fell asleep. And I never sleep on my back, you guys. Like, I'm always either sleeping on my sides, but mostly my stomach. But I never, ever sleep on my back. And for some reason this morning, after this incident, I was dreaming. Like, I was most definitely in a dream-like state. I was laying on my back and I could feel that I was laying on my back. Now, whether I turned around myself in my sleep or something turned me around in my sleep, I'm not sure. But I was laying on my back and I had that heavy feeling like something were setting on my chest. Something was holding me down, keeping me from moving. In my dream, I kind of like blinked my eyes and there at the foot of my bed in the right corner of the room was a shadow figure. I couldn't see any features. It was just straight up a shadow figure. Around this shadow figure was a blue like light. It almost reminds me of those gifs that I use in my videos all the time of like the shadow figure just like moving at the foot of someone's bed. I believe that this is like a common occurrence in sleep paralysis, which if you guys didn't know, that's like something that has always intrigued me. I've always been interested in like sleep paralysis and, you know, like the dream realm and all of that. Like I believe that whenever we sleep, our souls are traveling to like different dimensions, and that is where our dreams come from. But I was sitting there thinking, oh no, oh no. I wasn't really scared in my dream. It just felt like I said, something was holding me down, and that is a terrifying feeling. Because you can't move. All you can do is look around the room. And I will say that recently, the past few weeks, I've been getting into the story of the Idaho murders. And I can't like wrap my mind around how someone can break into someone's home in the middle of the night and just kill them for no reason. Like I just can't wrap my mind around that. And so I think that's why I'm so like into the story. I want them to like receive the justice that they deserve. Been spending a lot of my time watching videos about it on TikTok and learning about the story. In this dreamlike state that I was in, I had a thought pop into my mind that was like, they were murdered here. And I don't know if that had anything to do with Idaho murders or not, but that part really got to me. And I just said in my mind, no. And I forced myself to turn my head and move around. And that's when I woke up and I could not go back to sleep. I don't know why my camera, it was having a hard time focusing on my face, which is really creepy. I woke up after that. I was up for the rest of the day. And my dad ended up coming over later, him and Jody, which is his girlfriend, to cleanse the house. They saged the house. But yeah, I haven't had an experience like that since. And I've only ever had one other sleep paralysis experience, but it was nothing like this. And it's just a terrifying feeling. But I told myself I am not going to let it stop me from sleeping. I'm not going to let it scare me out of my own bed. And I meant that. So I just continued sleeping in my bed the past few nights and just not letting it affect me. But yeah, whether all the whispering is in my head or not, I don't know. But I do sleep with a fan on, and I feel like a fan causes white noise, which allows spirits to come through and, you know, speak and whatnot. But I just try to ignore it as best as I can. It mainly only comes out at nighttime when it's dark, so I try to keep a light on. Yes, Morbid Melanie is scared of the dark. Put it in like the headline. I have to keep a little lamp or something on because I'm so afraid I'm gonna see something that I don't want to see. It's been following me around since I was a teenager, so I just don't even like allow it to take over my life, you know? I just kind of ignore it when it's there. Definitely let me know if you guys would like for me to start a series on my channel where I talk about like, which I pretty much have already, but like I'm gonna actually put a name to it, you know? Sabrina was telling me to use My House is Haunted, so like maybe I'll do something like that. Let me know what you guys think about that. But of course I won't be making any more until something else happens, which hopefully nothing does happen for a while because it's terrifying. But let me know what you guys think that this thing was, and have you ever had an experience like this before? And I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you did, please give me a big ol' thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and become a Morbid Maniac. Be sure to hit that bell notification, that way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And I love you guys so much, and I will see ya in the next one.